Hello and welcome to Becoming You Again in Christ. My name is Sarah Windsey. So, how have you been? And did you go to church today or yesterday, depending on the part of the world you belong to? And what did you learn in church today? Please share with me in the comments. Let's see how many people went to church, what you were taught, and also a Bible verse, so that we can all learn because life is all about learning. So today we're going to talk about rediscovery. Rediscovery, which means there was a discovery and now we are rediscovering the discovery. So we're talking about dreams. Now, it's not that kind of dream where someone is chasing you with a machete. No, that's not the kind of dreams I'm talking about. We're talking about the kind of dreams we had as children where we wanted to be something or someone. I know as children, some people wanted to be doctors, some wanted to be engineers, some wanted to be lawyers, some wanted to be music artists, um, artists as well. While so many things, people had dreams of what they wanted to be as kids. And as for me as a kid, I wanted to be the best designer ever lived. And early enough, I knew what I wanted in life. I was good at weaving. My dad discovered and he bought me dolls. So I weave plait the hairs and I make tiny outfits for the dolls and they styled the dolls. And they had unique names. I usually named them after my dad's friends. I don't know why, but I was a bit mischievous when I was little. So, but they all had names, and I styled them from head to toe, and that was what I always wanted to do. And I remember in 2083, I was about 8 years old. Then there was this interracial couple. They had their biracial daughter. Her name was Sophia, and I was asked to weave her hair. We call it weaving then, and probably we might call it box braid now, I think, yeah. And I was told to weave the hair and attach beads. So I wove it up to this place. I think the Yoruba people call it a shuku or something like that, and with the beads and all. And I was paid $10, 10 naira, sorry, 10 naira as of that time, and it was in 1983. I mean, $10 was big money, and that was my first pay. And I continued with what I was good at, and along the line, I discovered I was good in textile, tie dye, batik. I did some printing, and my dad, through the help of my mom, we were able to enlist a teacher who taught me in that line, and I was doing good. Went to school. I read because I wanted to read. I wanted to have a clothing line where I'll make my own fabrics. I'll print on my own designs as surface designs on textile. I'll use my own textile for my fashion brand, clothing brand. So that was my dream growing up. And so I went to Yaba College of Technology. I read fashion OND, and I went to Yaba Tech and I read textile. I had admission into Uniport that time, but that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted to learn practicals now, the theory aspect. So graduating out of school, I started my little business. I was doing, I and alongside one of my friends, she's late today, we were doing the textile part, and I had two tailors working with me. We had fun. We went for exhibitions outside the state. I think I was in Abia State. So we went outside the state, and my elder sister, after my service year and all, she had a first child, and I was asked to come assist her. So at that time, I left everything. And my dad was like, he called me, he was like, this line of business is either you face it or you face work. Because I told him that my going out will create an avenue where I'll get to meet people and to help my business. And he was like, no, either you concentrate on your business, you grow your business, or you concentrate on the other part. So all the same, I went to Port Harcourt because I went to Port Harcourt, and my brother-in-law was working in Ajip, now Port Harcourt, so he got me into his company where I worked in the help desk department there. Our job was to we our job was to supply the computer, the hardware, and also maintain the hardware. So I branched off entirely into engineering or tech sort of. And guess what? I didn't have time for the fashion, and I got married, and I had to stop work to concentrate on raising my children, and entirely for like 11 months plus, I didn't sew anything. I never used the sewing machine. The best I did was hand stitch. That was the much I did. And that was for a long time, over 11 years. I did nothing concerning the textile. I did nothing concerning the fashion till I left Nigeria. I relocated. That was when I decided to go back to my passion. And just like me, there are so many women and also men, but I'll talk about women. There are so many women who have been in my shoes. They had to leave everything they were doing to concentrate on their raising their kids. And it shouldn't have been that way, because you can marry all the same, chase your dreams, improve on your dreams, passion. You can still raise your children, and of course you are working, you can also work at the same time. But some of us, probably maybe because we cannot handle the stress involved, we decided to leave everything, to concentrate on the family. And some people also, just like me, I got a job which didn't give me time to pursue my dreams, And it's also one of the reasons why people leave everything. And starting up a business, there's usually no profits, initial profits. So it's the profit, grows with time. So you might you will feel discouraged, especially if you plan on surviving with that. So with that many people, some people forget about the whole thing. Some people keep it on hold, waiting for when the children will grow and they will go back. While some people, the brave ones, well, should I use the word brave ones? The strong ones, should I use the word strong ones? The people who knew what they wanted in life, they, even with the kids and all, they still pursued their dreams. So I'll stop here for now, and in the next episode we will continue from where I stopped. So I wish you a happy and a wonderful week ahead. God bless you. Bye bye.